Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Sector 1FG. I am One Forsaken Gaming, and today we are showcasing my number 5 game of all time. We've been doing the countdown for the past several weeks, starting at number 10, and now we're over halfway through this list now. We'll go over the list. I'm actually going to be reading off my review for you guys as well. If you want to check it out again, you can always go over to the Facebook side of things, and you can read it over there as well if you want to reread it, whatever it may be. Just a recap on everything else that I've done for the past several weeks for the top 10. What's up, Big Bakers in the house? Good morning. Happy Saturday. At number 10, we had Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Number 9 was Nights into Dreams. Number 8 was Sonic CD, rather. Number 7 was Tetris. Number 6 was Super Mario Brothers. And now we have arrived at number 5 at Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. We will be revealing the number 4 spot at the end of the stream. If I forget, I'm sorry, but I hopefully won't. Last week I almost did. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mute the audio for the game. And I'm going to read off my review for the game. Actually, so waiting my delivery. Yeah, I know you are. Want to get it started. Got a smoker coming for you. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and mute the audio so I can go ahead and read my review that I wrote for this game. This is actually one of the longer ones that I wrote, but just a fair warning, next week's review is going to be rather long. Just so you know. But anyway, we'll get to that later on. Anyway, let me mute this. Alright, and here we go. We've gotten to number 5 on my top 10 games of all time list. At number 5, it is Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. When the original Street Fighter 2 was released in the arcades back in March of 1991, I was 9 years old. My older brothers and I were at a local arcade, and as we walked in, we noticed a huge line and crowd around one of the games. Yes, it was Street Fighter 2. I was mesmerized right from the get-go what it was I was observing. It took me a few minutes to understand what was going on, but once I did, I wanted to play this thing badly. However, due to the long lines at pretty much every arcade we went to, it was going to be a while. So, I would just be standing there watching and trying to understand the buttons and controls of how each character worked, as well as enjoy the gameplay. I figured the lines would eventually die down so that I could get a chance to play, but that was never the case. Months went by, and both myself and my brothers never really got a chance to try it out, as these lines never ended. Finally, one day, my mom took us to our favorite local pizza place, and they just so happened to have a Street Fighter 2 machine with no one playing on it. This began my journey into my first fighting game ever. There's a big difference between watching people play games and trying to do the same thing yourself. I flat out was extremely frustrated that I could not throw any projectile or special move, but with the help of my brother teaching me how it worked, I started figuring things out, and boy, did that change a lot of things for me big time. Within a couple of weeks, I was able to beat the game consistently whenever I played it. It even gave me the confidence to start trying other characters as well. Even when Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition came out in March of the following year, it didn't take me long to make the adjustments to some of the new or changed moves on some of the characters. Ken has always been my go-to character, but when I saw that they extended the reach of his Dragon Punch, he became my all-time favorite character for the game. It was going to be if I was going to an arcade and saw a bunch of people playing it, or felt I would be challenged, I already knew who I was going to use. Now, I'm not going to lie, I feel I'm pretty decent at the game, and I have had a winning streak as high as 20 people before having to give up my side of the cabinet. Still, nothing could prepare me for what came out in December of that same year, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. More colors, more moves, and of course, more speed. Turbo took things to an entirely new level and set the tone for so many future fighting games. For example, other series such as the Versus or Alpha or Zero included a normal or a speed option after selecting your character. Making the game with more speed also required people to think and react a lot quicker compared to before, which meant matches were faster as well as were more intense. This factor just added more excitement for me. I love being able to play a game this way. Not to say that I still don't enjoy a regular speed game from time to time, but this can really test your skills. I think it also gave button mashers an easy way to link some moves together for quick and cheap little combos for pressing the buttons so quickly. Overall, I think this brought an almost entirely new game altogether. There was a lot of adjusting that needed to be made for timing of certain combos. It made you question how fast or slow you could press the buttons to make things work in your favor and not leave yourself open for an attack. Finding an open arcade cabinet to practice on the CPU was still very difficult to find sometimes. I still found myself at home on the SNES original Street Fighter II to work on my skills often, but nothing could take away walking up to a game at the arcade and putting my quarter in for what could be as little as 2 minutes of gameplay. One thing I had to remember was when playing these games was to just have fun because there was always someone better than you. Lastly, let's just talk about the awesomeness of the sounds, music, and graphics of the game. For 1991, I'm very positive to say that everything about this game was spot on. The animation for each character was also really well done here. From the looks on a character's face when getting struck to the sound of a fierce punch, to the sound of a fierce punch makes when you land it, this game just executes everything beautifully. I still to this day will look for an extended version of a few tunes from the game and listen to them in my car or while chilling to a game I'm playing. Again, such masterpiece work here. So why is Street Fighter II Turbo Hyper Fighting at number 5? Much like a lot of the games on my list, a good part has been the replay value. And does this game have that? Multiple weeks out of the year, I will be caught playing this game, whether a quick playthrough or a stream multiple playthroughs of various characters. Simply put, this game is just so awesome. That being said, there are still a few games that still remain better for me than this one, but for now, my number 5 game of all time is Street Fighter II Turbo Hyper Fighting. Alright. That is my official review for the game. What's up, Redoc? How you doing? Welcome in. The shit combo fighting games. You're not too far off. If it's not basic combos like this, I'm kind of like that too. Alright, let me get my mobile app going here. Alright. But that is my official review. If you would like to be able to reread it, it is over on the Facebook side. I am posting these every single Wednesday over on Facebook. I said I will be posting my number 4 review this coming Wednesday, which I still haven't quite finished yet. It's taken me some time. But anyway. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to start off with some E-Honda today. Retro Game Mage in the house. Up, dude? Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Aw, he's not going to be friendly. Wait, whoops, did I actually turn the... I did turn the game volume. Yeah, I did, okay. Let me know if the volume's okay. If I need to turn anything up or down, if it's fine. I said I will be. We're going to do about 4 or 5 playthroughs today. Oh, I used the... I don't know how the heck you did that, but whatever. Well, that's one way to get through characters. Came out on SNES. Yeah, that too. That was one thing I kind of thought about mentioning, but I was like, nah. I was thinking about putting the SF2 Turbo on the SNES on this, like talk about it at least, at the very least. But I was like, nah. This is more about the this just the game in general. It doesn't necessarily mean when it came out, you know. And one thing I will note is that when it did come out for the home console, you know, there's another part that I didn't quite mention, or didn't quite get into, and everything was the when Street Fighter 2 came, the original Street Fighter 2 came out for the SNES, because when it came out for the SNES was that we were actually back east visiting my relatives when my grandfather bought us the SNES, which I actually do use today to play my SNES games. He bought that along. We purchased Street Fighter 2, but my and yeah. That's just the way it was. We bought it, and my brothers and I were playing that sucker like crazy. Oops. Oops, you gotta jump faster there, big guy. But yeah, this hyper fighting was just so... Oh man, what I'm doing here. Jeez. But even, yeah, when they came out with hyper fighting on the SNES, man, we bought that sucker first day. There was just so many improvements. Alright. I'm just happy I'm able to showcase these games. Now, one thing I am gonna note, I am gonna do I am gonna go all the way down to number 3. I am gonna go down to number 3, but before we get into the top 2, I am gonna take a break from this. Writing these reviews is taking up a lot of my time, and not that I'm not enjoying it and everything, but, you know. Oh, come on, he grabs me right out of it. Sorry, I was in a match. No, it's okay. I think I got to level 3 last night. I got my character up to level 3 or whatever. Well, that's where I'm at right now. I actually didn't get to sleep much last night. I've been trying to write this review for my next game for like almost a whole week already. This review that I'm writing for the next game, it's already longer than the review I just read. Way longer. So it's on my notepad. It took this game took up just to put things into perspective. I was level 1. Okay, I thought it said I leveled up to level 2. Maybe it's that character went up to level 2. I guess. Yeah, I'll jump on it after the stream, probably, depending upon how long I stay on here. I do have some adulting I gotta do. I got chores I gotta do a little bit, but... Oh, come on, I'm dizzy? Really? There's no way I should have been dizzy. That's individual. Yeah, okay, so I think, yeah, I think it was the character was level 2. Oh, come on. What are you doing? There we go. Sentinel maxed out. Oh, jeez. Next out at 25. Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, I think my character is the first one that they start you with. I think is about what I'm. I think I'm almost level 3 with it, but then now I got the Stormtrooper. Dang it. It's gonna be patience here. Not losing. Trying to be aggressive, but I was like, no! Lurk. It's all good. Alright. Come on. I'll do the last one a little differently, I guess. Alright. Come on. We're gonna run it. No, it's all good. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was waiting for him to block me. He just grabbed me. It's like, really? That didn't finish him off. Come on. He had like this little bit of power, and I hit him with a jump kick. I full John roundhouse power jump kick, and he still wasn't gone. There we go. I was like, I knew if I can do this just right, and it worked. Alright, let's go. I got so many errands to run today. I don't know what the heck I have some things I gotta do, but... Whoops. Aha. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I've got to do too. Whoops. That's like I just don't want to do them myself, but whatever. But it's okay. You know, that's what happens. Probably it's being an adult. Like, he has struggles to get over the 100 hand slap, so why not? It's like, I'll take the punch. You're taking a lot more punishment than me. Not usually the character I start with either, but whatever. Alright, there we go. Three more characters to go. Right. Oops, I didn't know he was going to be dizzy from that. Right. The only thing is about the... One thing I kind of didn't go into detail about with this game, though, is like the dizziness. Is like when your character gets dizzy and stuff, sometimes it's completely just like, what? I'm dizzy from that? Oh, he actually tried to do something. Interesting. Guess I timed that pretty well. Yeah. Like, no, he ain't getting out of that corner. Yep. That's how you do it. Special moves all the way. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, whatever. No, come on. He should have come out of that thing. Oops, well, face the right way, dingus. There we go. Snuck that in there. Not over yet. One more to go. Nope, I screwed that up. Match with 19 kills? Oh, jeez. I think the most I had was like 5 or 6. Yeah, of course. There we go. Never give you a shout out there, Baker. Alright. Alright, my allergies are killing me this morning, so I do apologize. 6 is decent. And that was only like my third match. I only do it like that. I mean, I'm just like 19 is insane. Yeah, no crap. I did take a Claritin, so just But I took it before my 30 times in a row. Oh jeez. I've had those sneeze fits. I was laying on the couch during my lunch and all of a sudden it just started sneezing like crazy. I was like, no! Playing with CPU characters, okay. Now I'll get there at some point. You just make them look like real online players. Yeah, because I know probably straight up I would get my butt kicked right now. Yeah, talk about hyper fighting. Alright. Now we'll actually choose Ryu this time. Aww. You prefer the original speed. Yeah, no, I said this is the reason why I love this one. I just love the fact that it's faster. Yeah, hit him through that oil drum. Come on. Oops. I didn't even land yet. What the hell? Darn. Whoops. Got that one a little close, only for the second character. Another thing is, I woke up late today. I was gonna actually shave this morning, but I was like, oh crap, it's already going on 5. It's like crap. I mean, I set my alarm, so I was semi-awake, but I was like, nope, didn't want to get out of bed. I did a dragon punch, but whatever. Alright, come on now. Whoops, I try to be cute. Keep him in that corner. Like, stay away. That's until we can hear him snoring from here. Yeah, he's still going. Alright. I'll tell him you said that. No, I got a day off this week, so I got some stuff. I will probably stream this week on Wednesday because I have the day off, but screw you. I didn't even do that. Whoops. Oh, that was mine, bro. There we go. Party at my house tomorrow, come on over. Yeah, let me go get my plane ticket. I just think it's, well, I mean, honestly, you have to look at it this way. We wouldn't be in this position right now if it wasn't for them. So I give credit where it's due, but man, they really screwed up their platform. Not gonna lie. Whoops. Alright, there we go. I mean, I give credit where it's due, but, you know, it's like my former boss, who I absolutely hated at the previous company I was with, but, you know... But, you know, I hated his guts and everything like that, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't gotten a leadership role, so I was like a supervisor role, so, you know, as much as I hated the guy and everything, he still looked out for me, you know, type of thing, so, you know, I still give him credit that he saw that I could do stuff, so I was like, yeah. What I'm gonna do is the head yeah, that was ridiculous. I still remember that too. Like, what? Oh, come on, really? Whoops. Oh, come... Look how much power that took away. There's no way that should have finished me off. Like I said, that was the one thing about Street Fighter that just never, you know, why I liked Mortal Kombat's, you know, power, their health gauge is a lot better, because everything was the same. They guaranteed that every single move took away the same amount of health. In this one, it's completely inconsistent. Especially when you get to the like the home console versions. It was just ridiculous. Especially, well, and especially if you put the higher difficulty level. What are you doing? I cut it off screen. I needed Ken right there. Oops. Well, hey, if he wants to keep doing that, I can do that all day. How the computer cheats, man. It always... It will get away from it. You're officially on the clock. How is he not dizzy? I've hit him with like 4 fireballs in a row and he's still not dizzy. Jeez. I know you're just like watching the front door camera, right? Have it up on your computer screen. Oops. I'd be excited too. That was like when my Switch arrived for the very first time, or when it arrived like back in what, 2017. Oh, that hurt. I can see it pull up from the den. Oh, okay. Standing flash kick, alright. Oh, damn, I didn't hit. I got hit. Oh, jeez, he took me by surprise there. Normally he doesn't do that. Alright. I still thought that was funny when you were showing me, when you were here, when you were visiting out here, when you were showing... Oh, come on, dude, this is getting ridiculous. There we go. Fly his medical clearance to fly his jet. Oops. It's like, no, I'm not gonna sneak that little jump in there. Like, he wasn't dizzy from the first combination I did, but that time he was. It's like, as I said, the inconsistency of the dizziness in this game just kind of... That's the only issue I think I really had. But all good. No, you're not getting out of that one, pal. Toss him around. Oops. Nope, he was ready for me. Yeah, we'll finish him off in style for a change. Oh, come on, no way. Oh, did you see that? How I went like underneath his fireball right as I threw mine? 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits, and I was dizzy. Normally it takes 3. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I tricked him. I didn't know how to play with the CPU a little bit. I don't know what the heck I was doing there. I still got it. I'm surprised that worked. I just threw a dead-on punch and he took it. Okay. Alright. I do, one thing I will say is I smoked him, yeah. One thing I do apologize, I was trying to get my green screen. For whatever reason, the lighting in this room was not working for me. So, normally I would have the green screen up right now. I did try to get it to work. I was fussing around with it for about 10-15 minutes. I said, screw it, I'm not going to use it. That's it. We'll do a couple more playthroughs. Dhalsim got his butt kicked. I love that. How super fast that is. It's freaking crazy. Nope, he got tired of me being cheap on him. That's alright. If you guys did enjoy the meme I did post the other day on Facebook. Come on, my arm was going right through him. I'm just having some fun. It's the first character. They're always easy. First 3 characters are generally easier in the arcade version. Alright. When I was going through this entire list, it was just like, or when I was creating my entire list, it just, you know, there's so many considerations that I had to go through. Like, which game I actually really wanted to put in the top 10. Because, like, for example, as I was saying with Super Mario Brothers last week, there are a lot of Mario games I do like. But in terms of significance, that's what it really came down to. And that's the reason why these games are where they are. Yeah, that's right. And also, replay value is a factor as well, kind of. But ah. I'll take it. Whatever. But some of it has to do with replay value, some of it has to do with, you know, simplicity and how good and what actually it did for it. Some of it had to do with the gaming industry and what it did. You know, a lot of these things that were on the list had to do with like Nintendo stuff, you know, but then again, Symphony of the Night was actually, you know, it made such a huge impact. Mario Brothers did, Tetris did. That was a pretty good car, perfectly good car. Well, they should have known better than to park there. Let's just what's that? Isn't that the meme or whatever too? And it's like, here, let's just, there's nowhere to park. Let's just go ahead and just park right here. Really? I just got up, man. You can't grab me right then and there. Alright, fine. Oh, come on, man. Give me a break. I don't know why he's not throwing his Sonic Boom, but whatever. And it's, if you notice though, the car is actually, the way it's parked isn't right either. It's like literally in the middle of the, it's like, it's just parked incorrectly. Leave me alone, man. Really? Are you serious? Wow. I lose to Zangief of all freaking people. But it's like, but anyway, it's like the car, it's like the pathway's like this, but the car's parked this way. You believe what heck they had to do to get that thing parked that way? I took a chance on that one. Whoops, fired a little too early. Wow. He is just countering everything. Gripzilla's in the house, welcome! Thank you so much for the resub. Good afternoon to you. Alright. There we go. Let me get that screen going up here. Here we go. Alright. Thanks again for the resub, my friend. I'm struggling today with Guile. In a sec, be with you guys. And Distinct Bards in the house, good morning. If I would have had the flash kick right there, that would have been great. There we go. You've been lurking for a while. It's all good. I'm just making my presence known. I'm doing alright. Better than Guile for that one round against Zangief, I'm actually doing okay. Ah, that's not what I did. Yep, I had to do something. He was gonna count. Oh, he was either gonna throw a fireball or counter me. It was one or the other. I can't get his flash kick to work. Man, I cannot get... honestly, I was pressing the flash kick numerous times that round, and it still was not doing it for some reason. That was crazy. There we go. Take a cheap move. Finish him off. I like how he's getting those moves off before. Yeah, that's what I thought, pal. Not this time. Anxiety through the roof. Waiting for my smoker. I want it. I know it's like when you're a kid and you're waiting for your friend to come over to your house and you're like anxiously waiting for them to come down the street. Waiting for their car to show up. Like, where are they? Where are they? There will be picks. No doubt about it. It's like before and after when the food is done. I was watching Bruce. I saw Bruce's stuff last night. I was like, man, that brings back memories from a year ago. It was so good. All right. Alright, so one thing I will say about doing this top 10, I really do hope that everybody is enjoying this. You know, I've put a lot of work into this. I don't know if those of you who really I mean those of you who know me and stuff like that. But if you're new to the page and stuff, this whole review stuff and everything. This is all mine. No one else is working on this but me. All this stuff is coming from the heart. You know, it's all these reviews that I'm writing, all of that stuff. It's something I just decided, what the heck, you know, let's do this, you know, type of thing. And it's like on Discord and, you know, the group page and stuff like that. Here I've got my mods a little bit, but the main Facebook page is all me. I'm the only one that takes care of that. I appreciate that, Cryptzilla. Alright, there we go. You're loving the reviews. I appreciate it. I'll be doing ribs in the smoker, and chicken, baked potatoes, corn. Oh man. I actually had some corn on the cob recently, and I was, man, on the grill, and my goodness, man, that was so good. I'm just, you know, as I said, I'm really taking my time to go through all these, write these reviews. I said, and next week's one is going to be huge. It's going to be, I mean, this one seemed like it was long. Man, next week is even longer. Oh, come on, he wasn't dizzy from all that. Block that. You had no health left. And so we're going to do about maybe 2 more playthroughs. We'll see. Oh, that burns. I mean, like I said, this one, and the funny thing is I was kind of thinking about this. I said, the next game I'm doing has so much, you know, so much going on in it, and I just, you know, I just don't, I don't know. It's just long. I said normally this review was like about 6 or 7 paragraphs. I think I'm already there with this review, and I'm not even close to being done yet. Keep him in the corner. I know you don't. Alright. But I will say this about the game though, for that I will be playing for number 4. It will be all weekend long next weekend. Most likely. Whoops. I don't know how he caught me though. Oops. Come on with that backhand as he stood up. Bam! Oops, see, I've been struggling with his backhand, with his flash kick all day today. Yep, sorry, buddy. You're not getting out of that corner. Not like that. Nope, you had to get the cheap throw in. Not my turn. Oh, that was mine, bro. Yep, I knew it. I cheaped him once. He's gonna do it to me. No, come on. You didn't have time to. You didn't recover that fast. Yep, he was trying to go for another one. Ha! There we go. Perfect. Jumped right in. Right, he fell right into it. All right. Another playthrough done. I do have my Switch hooked up now, so it's... I'm playing this off of my my Nintendo Switch, the Street Fighter Anniversary 30th Anniversary Collection. Oh. Like the dog's moving, but the fire's not. Big ass fire though. Like seriously. Alright, moving on. Try some Chun-Li here. Standing flash kick, alright. Dang it. What's up, Suddy? Good morning. Happy afternoon to you. Happy Saturday and a good afternoon from across the pond. Oh, I tried to be cute. Oh, come on, I'm dizzy from that. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, come on. You had time to do that. It's like, really? Whoops, he was ready. Alright. Like it's like this is the only version I will actually use Chun-Li because she has the fireball. Because other until then, she just I knew some really good Chun-Li players growing up and stuff, but my goodness, without the projectile, she's not very good. All right. I gotta time that just right. Those of you who I was talking about the other day, or yesterday, I guess Twitch has like these, what are they called? Power-ups or something. I have no intention on using them, just so you know, but it requires bits or something like that. Like they use bits in order to make something happen on the stream or something, and it's like, I'm not really interested in that, because I was looking them up on YouTube for some videos, and my god, they're annoying. Like, we're trying to give you more ideas for, you know, for how to have people be interactive with your streams, but it's like, they could have done something else. Like, it literally caused this one user I saw, like, it completely messed up his stream altogether, and he had to go and reset everything. It was ridiculous. Like, there was all this little celebrations and stuff like that. It was causing his OBS to flip out, and I was like, whoa. It was in the middle of his, I think it was like in the middle of his stream or something, like it was, while he was live, and it's like, my gosh, man, it just caused his whole stream to go haywire, and I'm like, dang, man, that sucks. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna add them to my... I was like, Twitch power-ups? I was like, what's this nonsense? I love how this is, like, not taking away any health. Yeah, I wasn't gonna win anyway. Probably should have did that from the get-go. I probably would have been a lot in better shape. If you can mess up completely if you exaggerate. Yeah, it's just... But I mean, well, I mean, the thing is you can all... I was checking it out last night a little bit, and you can limit the amount that, you know, people can do, so it doesn't go completely broken, you know, type of thing, but still, it's just... I don't really see what they're trying to do here. It just, I mean, I don't know. I always love Street Fighter, especially Super. You love Super Street Fighter? I really wasn't a fan of that one so much. The original one maybe, but not so, maybe the original one, but not Turbo so much, because that the computer AI in that one is just ridiculous. I don't know, just saying. The AI in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo was just ridiculous. Hey, how about that? We actually got a curve perfect on this one. I said, nothing can take away from what the original Street Fighter 2 brought, and then now we have... And then once they came out with this one, it just changed everything. Oh, come on, you were still getting nailed. Oh, they threw the wrong move. Oh, come on. My timing was not off on that. Like, my goodness. See, that's exactly what I did right there. I took a little bit of a risk right there. It's alright. Whoops. Come on. What you got? There we go. See, that's what should have happened in the first round. But no, the computer's like, no, not this time. Like, whatever. Aww. I've only gotten one perfect so far today. We'll have some fun with the last one. The one thing I do like about Chun-Li though is like her fireball is very annoying because it's not traditional, because I mean it is, but it's not really at the same time, because it's not as fast and it's a little bit slower than like when you throw when you throw it. Her slow one is like a little bit slower than the average, you know, projectile, which throws a lot of people off. Hey, Mrs. MJ, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the resub. We'll get you a screen here in a little bit. Wowzer. This waiting on coffee, yeah, I know. I need my dose of coffee too. I've been up since I woke up around 4:45 this morning ish. I was getting close to 5, and I was like, I gotta roll out of bed. Hurry up, set up my stream. All I got is a bottle of water with some flavoring in it. That's all I've had so far. After all that, he still wasn't dizzy. But if that would have been me, I would have been dizzy like crazy. You guys can't, I just controlled them with fireballs that whole round. Nice. Kind of have to, though. No, he shouldn't have touched me. I timed that one right. See what I mean by being a little slower? If that was Kenner Ryu's fireball, he would have jumped over it. Oh, wow. My nose is so itchy right now. I apologize. My allergies are kicking my butt this morning. Get out of that damn corner. I was like, come on, man. He wasn't dizzy after those 2 freaking fireballs, and yet it's like, come on. Like, Kenner Ryu, that would have worked. He was dizzy last round after 2 right fireballs and then a foot sweep, but now he wasn't. Jeez. Like sometimes the dizzy spells in this game are just so inconsistent. It's like, oh, well, he's a boxer, he can take more. It's like baloney. What I'm doing. Yeah, whatever, I'll just take him out. Whatever. It's like I was just trying to avoid getting smushed or... Come on. Alright. Like I know that the mods know what my number 4 game is. I've already in fact my mods have known what my entire list has been pretty much this entire, like, ever since I put it together. But I'd be curious to see what you guys think of because I've been working kind of working with them a little bit in terms of, you know, kind of going over some of the stuff. But most of them, as I said, the reviews are all me. The reviews themselves are all me. You know, I kind of show them off a little bit in order to kind of go over Superman 64. Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't come from Cryptzilla. But a huge no. That won't even be on like my top 1,000 list. No way, Jose. I rest my case. Ow. And I actually own that game. Well, yeah, but you did it for a collection. That's different. That's always different when you're doing it for a collection. I was actually watching, did you see Daniel's, post this morning? About all the N64 stuff he got in? Plus the, N64 Pikachu edition? Ah. Oh, come on, that took away way too much. Mr. Bruce is in the house, good morning. Hugs and nugs, my friend. Good to see you. Those are what I'm talking about. I say Daniel because he was the store that got me my original Sega Saturn. So those of you who known me for the past year know that I purchased the Sega Saturn, and that's where I got it from. So I do give a huge shout out to Evansville Toys and Games. For helping me start my road down that way. I was lurking a little bit on your Brookers last night, man. You guys got that was just simply amazing what you guys smoking the ribs and everything last night. That was great stuff. I love Brookers when you guys do those outdoor streams. They're just so chill. Just reminds me. Oh, that took away a bit much. It just reminds me of when I was there, when you were back at your place and stuff, and it just, oh man, they were 11-hour cook, yeah. Just seeing those pictures, man, just brought me back so many memories of when I was there last year. Oops. I'm surprised I finished him off. Jeez. What little damage I'm doing. Ripe. Get you back out here soon. Yeah, seriously. So you guys come out here, man. I'll take you. We'll get some. We'll get you down to Monterey and stuff. Maybe we'll do the Santa Cruz. We'll do the Santa Cruz boardwalk or something. I don't know. Had an absolute blast in Monterey and San Francisco also when Kyle was here. Big Baker was here. There we go. It's such a good time. We got to meet Willie Will hung out with us in Monterey. Travel time for us? Alright. Sounds like a plan. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, no kidding, man. I was exhausted though after that. I'm glad I did take a couple extra days, much like you did. I needed that. All right, I'm gonna do one more playthrough. We're gonna do some Ken action here. My favorite character. And then we're gonna reveal my number 4 game. No vegan food for you. Yeah, you were I'm sad that that happened because that was actually some pretty good food though. You have to admit that was still some pretty good food. I'm just sad that it kind of messed you up. So that's Willy Will and I. That's where we go to pretty much every time we go. We've met up in Monterey and stuff. It's just great stuff. But yeah, I honestly, I said when I do my vegan during the the Catholic Lent season. Oh, dang it. Whoops. Come on, block. There we go. I mean, honestly, it's just the place that we go to is a vegan Mexican place, and it's, man, the food is good there. They have smoothies. They have all kinds of stuff. Even. Oops. Alright. It's what I do, and the funny thing is all the weight that I've lost from going vegan during the Lent season, I pretty much almost put it all back on. I feel bad. But then again, I'm not eating the greatest either, so... But I've gotten better over the past, like, couple weeks. I'm like, okay, I've put some weight back on, I need to start paying more attention. So I've been including more fruits and vegetables and stuff in my diet, and it's just, you know... like, I need to start taking better care of myself again. I bought a... Okay, coffee is here, and there you go. I'll probably gain a few pounds tomorrow. Alright. I'm sure you haven't for the past almost every other weekend. I'm noticing you're like, oh, it's such a food coma, such a food coma. Well, guess what? That's not good every single weekend. I mean, for me personally, probably the last 2 weeks, I haven't really done a whole lot. In terms of like over it. I mean, I haven't really. It's not like I'm overeating. It's just the fact that, you know, I'm just. It's just what I'm eating. Alright. So I still owe you a screen though, Mrs. MJ. I'll get that in just a moment. a small portion eater person anymore. Yeah, the hair in that shrimp, that shrimp tail that you told me that one about that, man, that was pretty funny. All right, hurry up here. Let's go. All right, there we go. Thanks again for the resub, Mrs. MJ. 3-day weekend, I might get next one grill outside. Y'all making me hungry. Do it! Ooh, darn, he was ready for me. It's better for you, though less digest means less lazy and more energy, but instead of 3 big meals, it's 6 little meals. Yeah, I guess so. I try to jump it. Nah, I think that's the biggest thing for me is like one thing that my partner's kind of gone through too is lately is just, you know, it's portion control is the biggest thing. Whoops. And that's something that, you know, it's like those of you know me know that I love my candy. You know, I love to eat my little treats and cookies and stuff like that, but you know, and I can't get enough of it. Ice cream is my biggest pet peeve, I would say, probably. Portion is a lot bigger, not being overstuffed. Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm kind of learning how to, is the biggest thing that I'm trying to learn right now is like don't eat until you're full necessarily. Eat until you're satisfied, you know, type of thing. If satisfying is being full every time, then that's a problem. Like I can eat a sandwich and still be able to eat more, but am I satisfied with like just like a few extra like little chips or something like that, you know, or I don't know. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. You like cookies too? One thing I have caught from you though too is you like waffles. I remember like a lot of times when you take your breaks, I'm gonna go get some more coffee and waffles. I do love me some waffles too. It actually sounds pretty good this morning. But for me, but as I was saying though, but for me, it's like I kind of like just getting down to the point where it's like you need to watch what it is you're eating. True. I mean, if you're having guests or company or something like that, that's different, but that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. We're doing this a while now as you would and foot long down. And now I only get half down, the stomach shrinks after a while. Yeah, for me it's like, I think over the past, you know, several years, I think my stomach grew. Well, it obviously has because I put on more weight, but for me, it's just, you know, I gotta, not gonna lie, I think it's, I think, you know, I love when I find something good, I want to eat the whole thing like right away now, but but I've toned that down like big time. I've really toned that down because I had to. I don't want to keep this. I don't want this belly to keep growing. I want it to stay stable. Ah! I know. I thought I timed that wrong. Ah! Dang it. Oh, come on. Really? I knew I should have did a dragon punch. That was my fault. Ha. Haha, gotcha. You hesitate, that will cost you. You're going for a spin. I just completely got, I just was all out aggressive in that round. Sometimes I just do that against the CPU. It's like, wait, what just happened? Boom. It's like boom, boom, boom. As I said, we're going to shortly reveal what my number 4 game is, and we'll be playing next weekend. This is almost over. This will be my final character I'm playing today. As I said, whenever you see me play Street Fighter and I'm playing Ken, it's usually my last playthrough. Oh. There we go. You're pretty good at fighting games. You've demolished me if we played. I said, man, I've always enjoyed playing Street Fighter. But the old school ones. 3 was okay too. Aw. But I never got into 4, and after that I never played 4. I never played 4 or 5, 6. Just give me these. Give me the 2 or 3. And 3, I'm not even that great either. But I still like to play it. I mean, I have done a few. I've done a little friendly, you know, like casual competitions and playing this, but overall, no. I play this more for fun than anything. So I can set on the SNES version of this. I can put it on max difficulty, and I can get through. Actually, my buddies who are also part of the Retro League are part of. They challenged me to do hyper fighting on SNES, the hardest difficulty, for an hour and a half, and to see how many playthroughs I could get, or how many we could get through. You know, and I was able to do 4 within 90 minutes. This would be even better for me, because if I was 2 hours, I'd probably get about. This would be my number 5 playthrough of the day. Big rig and slow some energy clouds. There you go. I'm not paying attention. Oh, come on. He didn't get that off. I'm mid difficulty or the controller is getting chucked at the wall. Hey, we're all there at some point. We're all gamers. We rage like that on occasion. It's all good. It's part of our it's part of being a gamer. Yeah, throw him into the totem. Smoking it up. That's not what I did, but whatever, I'll take it. Throw is a throw. Really? There we go. Into the totem. Alright. There you have it. I did lose a round, unfortunately. So I don't get the best ending like I like to. But anyway. But that extended Dragon Punch is the main reason, as I was talking in my review. Again, if you want to reread the review, you can always go to my Facebook page. And the reviews, I'm posting them every single week. And I also have a top 10 post and that I have pinned there that eventually I'm going to put all of those posts into that particular post so it's there. In which games. So, anyway. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this credits roll go back to the start screen real quick. So, just to review, as we were about to reveal my number 4 game that we'll be showcasing next weekend. So, just to review my top 10 so far, this is currently number 5, but number 10 was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Number 9 was Nights into Dreams. On the Sega Saturn. Number 8 was Sonic CD. Number 7 was Tetris. Number 6 is Super Mario Brothers. Number 5 is, as you can see here, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. And the big reveal, number 4 on my list. Guess what? It is finally a Metroid game but people have been asking me, hey, you're a Metroid fan, all that stuff. How come you don't have one in the top 10? At least one game in the top 10. Well, here it is. It's Metroid Dread. I can't say enough about this sucker. And when it's a no surprise, I'm sure, for some of you. But Metroid Dread, as I will be revealing, when I will be putting up my review on Wednesday this week, as I'm still writing it. My review for this particular game here for Hyper Fighting was on my notepad was about 131 lines long. My Dread review is already about is already over 160. So this review is going to be long. So I'm probably going to have to break it down into 2 posts on Facebook because I think you have a limit on how long a post can be and stuff. So, but regardless, Metroid Dread is my number 4 game of all time. As I said, we'll be showcasing it next weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be playing, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to be playing it all weekend long next week. Hopefully I can get through the whole game. We'll see. I was doing a little bit of warm-up, as you can see. Let me just hit my home screen on my Switch. You can see it's right there. I've been actually playing it a little bit the last couple days just to try to get used to it, and all that goodness. But nonetheless, that is what's going to be coming up next weekend to showcase it. So I'm super stoked about it. So yes, this is the collector's edition, actually tin. That I did get the collector's edition of this thing. But I downloaded it when I originally, part of my review is like kind of explaining about how even the first day it was released, you know, I didn't have a physical copy. I wanted the digital because I wanted to stream it that night, you know, and everything. It was for me. It was the day before because it was 9 o'clock at night, but on the East Coast when it was going to be released, it was already midnight. So, you know, I was literally sitting there until I started my stream a few minutes early, and then I was like, okay, waiting for it to go live, waiting for it to go live, and then all of a sudden, bam, and then I started playing it, and it just, you know, it was just fantastic. You know, I was trying not to watch other people play it, you know, like across the pond and everything down Australia, anything like that. You know, it's just I eventually want to see if I can be able to do Dread in one stream. I think I just need to get a little more familiar with it. You know, and one of the things that I kind of mentioned is about replay factor. This game definitely has a lot of replay factor. I'm sad that I've only done, I'm sad that I've actually only played, the funny thing is, I talk about replay value, but the thing is with Dread, I've only been through this a few times. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love this game, I've only probably been through this 3 or 4 times. Not gonna lie. I have picked it up from time to time, started it from the get-go and everything else, and you know, hey, what's up, Brookers? This is supposed to be a cool speed run. No, it is, and I've actually looked up world records for like the 100% and stuff like that, and I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes. So I might try to do that someday. I don't know. We'll see. Coffee is a must. I hope you all have an amazing day. You too, Brookers. Bruce said guys are getting ready to fire it up and everything. Let's see who's online. Anybody I'm following. Well, anyway. That's all good. Alright. But nonetheless, that is my number 4 game of all time. I am going to do, as I said, I will do the next 2 weeks. I am going to be revealing my number 3 game. But when we get to the top 2 games, I'm going to take a week off just so I can have more time because I'm actually going to be streaming both games, my 1 and 2, during the same stream. So it's going to be kind of a longer stream. It's probably going to be about 3.5, maybe 4 hours, depending upon how well things go, or how bad they go and everything. But nonetheless, so that's what's going to be happening. My number 3 game, then I'm going to take about a week off so I can get my reviews in for the final 2, because I'm not going to lie, I say that a lot. My number 1 and 2 games are like literally this close to each other. If you had 1 million votes cast for it for whatever reason, it would be 500,001 and 499,999 for the other one. It is literally that close for me for these top 2 games. Those of you who've known me already know what they are, but I'm not going to be revealing that anytime just yet. And I won't be until I actually play the games, when I actually stream them, and all that goodness. But anyway, I've been babbling on, and I gotta get moving here. But anyway, thank you. I just want to thank everybody who stopped in today, all the resubs and all that goodness. Much appreciated to help support the page. You know, I love what I do, you know, and I love being able to spend the time with you guys. That's what it's all about. And again, I really hope you guys are enjoying these reviews as I put my heart and soul into into every single one of them. I am going to jump over into top 25 at some point, but for now we're just doing the top 10. Well, let me remind everybody to please check the About section of the page for the Instagram, Discord, Facebook, which also has access to the Sector 1FG group page, as well as the merchandise store. And don't forget to subscribe over to our YouTube side, as where all my content, my live streams, and extra recorded content that I do is uploaded there once I have it ready and all that stuff. Like this one will be uploaded shortly after the stream's over. So, but yeah. So don't forget to subscribe over there. But that is it for me today. I will be back again tomorrow morning. Not sure quite what I'm going to be doing just yet. I have my Switch hooked up right now, so I'm probably going to be I'm probably going to be hooking up my RetroPie more than think about it, because there's a ROM hack. There's ROM hacks of that I want to play, and I want to kind of showcase for you guys. Maybe I might do that, maybe I might do something else. But anyway, nonetheless, it's going to be some more retro games. So that is it for me today. So until next time, everybody, as always, please take care of yourselves and one another, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern for some more retro games. So on behalf of Little Squishy here, Squiggly, Little Shop of Horrors, Talon, and Dawn, our little baby Metroids. Yes, there are 5 of these little buggers. As we say in Chozo, Tribanata Mush Nudakin. See you next mission. Have a great day, everybody!